I'm Dave. You're watching Dave's Taste Buds, and welcome back. I got a great episode for you today. You see this? You know what this is? You know what I have in this bag? McDonald's Big Mac.
Big Mac's Big Mac, but they call it Le Big Mac.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick it apart, break it down, and then I'm gonna show you how to make the easiest, most delicious Big Mac casserole. $5.86. Just a Big Mac, that's it. Back in the day, so much cheaper. And look at this bag. I don't know, it's got some kind of cartoon on it, some kind of
Come on, man, think!
Anime McDonald's characters. You seeing that? Oh, going after the kids. Let's check it out. Just ran down the street and grabbed it before I started taping. Yeah, Big Mac. What you would expect, what you've seen 1,000 times. Toasted sesame seed bun, burger patties with some, looks like minced or diced onions on there. We've got a few pickles thrown on there. Lettuce, special sauce, don't worry, I'm gonna show you how to make that too. Bread, another patty, same thing. Pretty standard Big Mac. I think we can do better than this, so let's get into it. So the first thing we're gonna do is make some of that Big Mac special sauce. We're gonna start with equal parts mayonnaise and ketchup. Mayonnaise, just we pour our ketchup right in there. Oops, she's already making a mess. Give that a quick stir. Tablespoon, let's call it a teaspoon, yellow mustard. Get some of that in there. Minced up white onions. I used white onions, they're not as sweet. I wanted them to have a nice crunch, but I minced them up really, really small. It's like a teaspoon of those. This is a combination of dill pickle chips that I minced up really small and some sweet relish, probably about a teaspoon of each. Just gonna put a little of that in there. And that's gonna be our special sauce. Like, look at it, it looks very familiar. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that equal parts, mayonnaise and ketchup. That's it. Special sauce, done. Next up, McDonald's staple for your Big Mac. Sesame seed buns. We're gonna grill them up. So while we're waiting for this pan to heat up, you can do this recipe in a 9x13 baking dish if you want. I didn't want to make that much, so the recipe's down below. The recipe down below serves 6. So if you wanted to expand that, you wanted to make it bigger, and I wanted to find something cool to kind of put them in, and I want to make sure that the burger's going to fit in, so this pan is going to work out perfect. So we're just gonna get these things grilled off, get a little brown to them, a little crunch to them, then we're gonna line them nice in this pan. If you've never seen one of these, the French butter holder, keep it on the counter. They're actually really cool. Space, give me some space. Yep. It's heating up nice, except for that little hiss sound. You gotta butter them. You gotta butter, just a little butter. You don't need a lot. We're gonna get some butter on these. Not gonna go crazy. So the sun just came out up here in Massachusetts. And yeah, so we're gonna cross our fingers that Oliver and Brady sit in the other room don't start barking, because I know now that the sun is out, it's like 50 degrees, people are gonna start taking their dogs for a walk, they're gonna start taking their kids for a walk, and yeah, they are gonna start barking. So let's just hope that that doesn't happen. Here we go. This is what you want, just a little color. I'm gonna throw the bottoms. Whoop, a little bit too much color. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna set the tops aside because they're gonna go on the top.
5 minutes later.
All right, see that? Now that we got our buns all toasted, that sound's telling me that the oven's ready to go. Now, if you take a look at this, it doesn't quite fit. I'm just gonna tear it in half. That's the good thing about casseroles. You just wanna line the bottom. See that? Let's get the bottom lined up. Set that aside. 2 all beef patties being replaced by a pound of grain ham. Being replaced by a pound of grain. 2 all beef patties being replaced by 1 pound of ground hamburger.
You did it! Congratulations!
Little oil. Why not? So now that we've got our hamburg about, I don't know, 85, 90% done, this is when I like to season it. I'm gonna season it today with just a little salt, pepper, little garlic powder, little onion powder, that's it. I'm not gonna go too crazy. There are a lot of flavors going on here, but there is something about the flavor of the McDonald's patty that is like nothing else. I think personally that's the secret. The secret's in the flavor of the burger patty, and I don't know what they season it with. I tried to research it. I tried to find it on the internet. Nowhere out there are people giving up the secret to what's in there. And they also call it all beef patties. I don't know. I feel like there has to be some kind of filler in there. There's just something about it. If you think you know, put a comment below. And while you're commenting, do me a huge favor. I want to start getting my channel out there more to more people so more people can check out what I'm making. Go down there and hit that subscribe button. It takes 2 seconds. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Do me a favor. Smash that subscribe button. All right. Hamburg's done. We're gonna kill the heat. I'm gonna let this cool down a little bit. I'm certainly gonna drain all this grease off. I grabbed 80-20. I don't know. You might like 85-15, you might like 90-10. To me, whatever it is, it's gonna cook out anyway. So let me get this drained and set aside, and we'll get back into it. So, ground beef, cooked, drained, seasoned, delicious. So now that's all you really have to cook until you throw it in the oven. This is just, the rest of it's just building. So we're gonna take our toasted buns, get them on that bottom layer. In fact, you know what? Let's do it exactly like this does it. From the bottom, flip it. Down, bun. It looks like special sauce next. Just gonna put a little on each one. The other great thing about casseroles and these kind of recipes, you just make it the way you want it. You want a little bit less sauce, do less. You want a bit more sauce, do more. I'm just gonna do enough to kind of, you know what? I thought this tool was gonna work. It does not. There we go. Good old spatula. Get it spread around. Get it spread to the edges. Get it spread out there. Good. Get out of here. Next, looks like there's some onions in there. Just gonna spread a thin layer. I'm gonna save some of these for the end because I want them to have a little bit of a crisp, so I'm gonna save some for the garnish. Looks like that. Then it looks like they put some lettuce, same thing. I'm gonna put a little bit of lettuce in here. I debated whether or not to do that, but it's what it is. Lettuce going down. Then it looks like, oddly enough, on the bottom, the cheese is below that. Cheese. I decided to go with Kraft singles. You could use a shredded cheddar if you wanted to, but I don't know. This to me really better replicated what the actual Big Mac has. So I decided to go with this, and I'm also going to do it in the same layering that they did it too. Like I said, use more, use less. Looks like next on the list There's no pickles on that bottom part. All right. Burger going in. Nice. Get that all the way to the edges. Looking good. Extra piece of bread we're not gonna do. Yeah, then they get a layer of bread and then they have the pickles. So you know what? Let's pickle it. Pickles. Delicious. And you want to know how to make your own pickles? Guess what? I got an episode about that too. Easy pickle recipe. Ah, delicious. I made a bunch for everybody at work for the holidays. Gave them out. Raved about them. Raved about them. And it looks like, geez, that last layer is really boring. I don't know if I want to do that. Screw it. Spoon. I'm going to do another layer of this. Oh, making a real mess. Making a mess. Look at that. Huh? Told you. Easy. Easy peasy. This is gonna be wildly delicious. Put that one there. Extra sauce. I'm gonna jam that one in there. Jeez, I don't know. Looks pretty good to me. Oh, look at this. Handy dandy napkins. That's really all I'm gonna do. That's all I'm gonna do. That's it. Big Mac Casserole, look at it from the side. It's got all your layers. I don't wanna get these top buns too toasted, so I'm gonna just wrap it lightly in some aluminum foil. Oven's at 350, I'm gonna pop it in there. I'm only gonna give it like 10-15 minutes. I just want to get everything heated up. Everything's in there that's cooked. It's just a burger. That's it. But we want to melt the cheese. We want all the flavors to really have a second to just come together. So I'm going to pop this in the oven. When it's done, I'm going to take it out. We're going to test it. And I cannot wait. Like, subscribe. It's going in the oven. Sit tight. All right. That's it. Let's check it out. 15 minutes. Easy. Yes. Told you. I told you they were going to start barking, didn't I? Oliver, come on, bud. No, I'm not calling you in here. I'm telling you, you're going to be quiet. Quiet on the set. God. Brady, what's up? Don't growl. All right, back to it. Oh, geez, the post office is here. Hold on. This goes on for a couple minutes. All right, now that that's over with, hopefully, although I see someone else walking by. I don't know. 15 minutes in the oven. That's all you gotta do. Heat it up. Let the flavors combine. I got our Big Mac on this plate. On this one, I don't want to take too much because I want to save it for dinner. So I'm going to cut straight down. I'm going to cut over this way. I'm going to try to get, you know, that first thing out of the casserole is always the messiest. So I'm going to see if I can make this work. Oh, yeah. Huh? Huh? I just took the tiniest little bit out of here just to see, just to taste it. Although, there's some great stuff down the bottom. Hold on. All right, let's try it. Ooh, ooh, hot. Watch out everything. Slide it on over. Hot. All right. Hey, full disclosure, I added another layer of cheese. I just threw cheese on the top. I had to. I was about to put it in the oven. I was like, Dave, just do it. Just put more cheese on. So I did. So let's check it out. You're gonna wanna get a little bit of everything. Oh, like I said, I wanna garnish it still. I wanna have a little bit of crisp to it. So we're just gonna put a little shredded lettuce and a little bit of this fresh diced white onion on there too. Just to kind of, you know, top it off. Make sure we get a pickle, some of that. We want a top, we want a bottom. Big bite, here we go. So good, so delicious. It's like eating a Big Mac. Anyway, Big Mac Casserole. It's easy to make. You know, just make it. Make it. Delicious, easy. I hung on to what I had left of the Big Mac sauce in case I wanted to put a little dollop on there. I probably will. So anyway, go make it. Check it out. While you're at it, I got an episode up here. I got a bunch of episodes down here. So check them out. And when you're done doing all that, go cook something.